To all of the women out there who are not living. And what I mean by that is you're living a life you think you should want. Or maybe you're living a life that's all about pleasing everyone else around you. Or maybe you're literally just trying to get through the next hour, the next day, the next week. And so you're just surviving instead of thriving and actively living your life. And if that's you, I see you. And I am you. My name is Caitlin Eichberger, and I'm your Empowered Life Coach. And I'm super excited to be talking about an amazing gift that I have, that is the Own Your Life program, which is a 3-month one-on-one coaching program that I've put together for women who are not living. Before I go into the program, I want to speak into the fact that I've created this program for women who are lost, stuck, frustrated, because I've been there. So I'm not coming from a place of being the master or being a guru or teaching you. I'm coming from a place of I see you, I am you, I get it. I spent most of my life feeling like I wasn't enough. I wasn't smart enough, I wasn't pretty enough, fit enough, thin enough, rich enough. And because I didn't feel like enough from inside, I was constantly trying to prove my worth and prove my enoughness to everyone outside. And what that led to was me living a life where it was all about pleasing everyone else, keeping everyone else happy, saying yes to whatever someone needed from me. And I felt like I had to achieve, I had to be productive. That's how I proved my worth. And if they thought that I was worthy, maybe then I would feel worthy. I was so good at slapping on this mask of, nah, I got this. I don't need your help. I don't need no man. I'm confident. But underneath that mask, I was depressed. I was anxious. I was having panic attacks. And I was just riddled with self-doubt. And I remember feeling like a fraud because I was being the person I thought people wanted me to be rather than who I actually wanted to be. And I was so terrified that everyone around me was going to figure out that I had no idea what I was doing and that I didn't belong. On the outside, my life looked pretty goddamn perfect. I had worked my way up the ladder at work. I had a perfect boyfriend. We were going to get married. We were going to get a house. We were going to have kids, get a puppy, do all the things. But when it came time to actually look at rings and start creating that reality, something just felt heavy in my body. And it was this knowing that I wasn't creating a life that I wanted. Yes, I loved this man, but I felt like I didn't know who I was outside of the relationship. I had lost myself to the relationship. And yes, I loved my job, but I felt like I had worked my way up the ladder, but the ladder was on the wrong building. And I kind of had this knowing that there was something else out there for me. But the part of me, the people pleaser, that didn't want to let someone down, didn't want to hurt someone, that part of me was keeping me stuck. So I battled myself for over a year in this relationship until finally at 24, I made the decision to leave the partnership. And I committed to being by myself, to work on myself. I invested in my first personal development course and many after that. I invested time and energy into discovering who I was and creating the life that I wanted. And doing all of that helped me to discover my purpose and my passion, and that is to help women who are feeling stuck, who are feeling lost, who are frustrated, who are surviving day to day, to make that shift to thriving day to day, to help them own their life. And on my journey, I discovered that I could be the permission slip. That by me putting myself first and creating that life that I love, I was giving permission to the people around me to do the same. I discovered that I didn't have to say yes to everything and everyone. That I could, with love, say no. I discovered that I could say fuck yes to me. I decided to take off that mask of who I thought I had to be for everyone else and just be me. And as a result, I ended up having more time, more freedom than I'd ever experienced before. I had more energy and zest for life because I was actually living a life that I loved. I created more ease and flow in my life. My relationships became lighter. I was experiencing more joy and more love and more connection. I learned to speak my truth rather than hold it back. I learned to put myself first. I learned to set boundaries and communicate openly and clearly. And I gave myself permission to rest and slow down without the guilt. And through all of that, I fell in love. And I fell in love with the most important person, myself. And I know that sounds super corny, but why would you not love yourself? And that's why I've created this Own Your Life program. And this program is for you if you feel like a fraud and constantly live in fear that people are going to discover that you don't belong. This is for you if you always say yes to everything and everyone. This is for you if your days are always jam-packed, one thing after the other, and you never leave time to stop or slow down and rest. This is for you if you don't want to slow down or stop because you don't want to be alone with your own thoughts. And this is for you if you want more from life than what society tells you you should want. So if you are ready to gain clarity on who you are and what you want in life, if you're ready to stop holding yourself back, stop doubting and second guessing yourself, if you're ready to tame your inner critic that's constantly telling you you're not good enough and you have to do more to be worthy, if you're ready to shift from surviving to thriving, if you are ready to let go of excuses and have someone support you in getting everything that you say that you want, then this is for you. I'm currently looking for 5 women to take through this program. So if you want to be one of those women, then make sure you reach out, because I would love to talk to you. I would love to work with you. I see you, I am you, and I love you.